Hey, this is Blaine with Stocks Super Trading, and today I will be introducing you to who I am and what Stocks Super Trading is all about. I started investing when I was in high school. I bought my first stock when I was 16. Today I'm 28 and I'm a full-time trader. I got here by working hard and not giving up. Heck, I lost everything in my first investment in high school as my broker suggested I buy WorldCom. Most of you know how that turned out. If you don't, just Google WorldCom. Not once did I get a phone call from my broker suggesting to sell after the fraud had been uncovered. No, simply a letter in the mail when the time came for the shares to be canceled, basically telling me I lost my $1,000. But even with the hardship, I decided to keep chugging along. I enjoy the stock market, so I stuck with it. However, I realized I was going to have to learn this on my own. I read investing books, trading books, websites with anything to do with the stock market. Just try to soak in as much knowledge as I possibly could. When the stock market crashed in 2008, I changed my philosophy from long term to short term. It was also the year I discovered penny stocks, as I received a random email promoting a stock for pennies on the dollar, claiming that it was going to go over a dollar. Well, needless to say, I lost everything on my first penny stock investment as well. The stock market is so frustrating, I kept telling myself. I took some time off to study the markets, although I was still holding two long term investments, one in Walmart and one in McDonald's, which I still hold today. I just kept reading, kept studying. Finally, in later 2008, I was promoted to a manager of Embassy Suites Hotel. My paychecks were quite nice and I had saved up some extra cash, so I began swing trading with just a few $1,000s. It took a couple years, but I finally built up enough confidence and enough experience that I trusted myself to go full time. So I quit my job in 2010 and now I trade full time. This was me getting thrown into the pool on my last day of work in management of the hotel industry working at the Embassy Suites Hotel. At the time, I lived in Oklahoma and my girlfriend lived in Colorado, so this also pushed me to say, hey, it's time for a change, and I went ahead and came back to Colorado. Here is a more recent picture of my goofy self and my daughter. Um, yes, I am a Chiefs fan. Not proud of it this year, but I've been with them for a long time. They've been my team since I was a little kid. I grew up in Kansas City before I moved to Colorado, so can't say that I like the Broncos too much. Anyway, so what's stocks are trading all about? My basic philosophy is that small gains add up. I'm looking to make a couple bucks here and a couple bucks there. So I'm looking to make some beer money. I'm not necessarily trying to get rich overnight. I'm looking to make some long term, steady gains to continuously build up my portfolio. And hopefully I can help you do the same. Having worked in the hospitality industry for 7 years, I just enjoy helping people with what they need, what they want. Go after their dreams. Um, I'm just I'm just driven to help people learn and hopefully um, becoming a member at StocksForBeer.com and the Stocks for Beer trading room can help you become a successful trader. Now, basically, what I'm looking for as a momentum trader, as I refer to myself as a momentum trader, I'm looking for stocks going up for the most part because stocks going up usually continue higher while stocks going down can usually continue lower. It's not always the case, and there's some um, obviously some things we look for to determine tops and bottoms, but that's the general philosophy, general principle that I study is momentum up and down. So I pulled up the McDonald's chart. The long term, this is the monthly view from back in 2004 to now. So again, the idea is that stocks going higher usually continue higher, and this is a prime example of that. Obviously, my like I said in 2008, I went from being long-term biased to short-term biased. So what I look for now is more of the daily chart and get a sense of buyers and sellers based on the data that is put into a stock chart, such as this. So if I pull up a stock that I recently traded, ARNA, and we'll get this set up here for the daily chart. Okay, so here we go. I'm looking at the ascending triangle pattern here on the daily chart, which I did a video about this on the daily watch list for Tuesday, October the 16th, which can be found on YouTube as well. And this was the ascending triangle pattern, which broke out above about 940 and popped clear to 10. So I sold half just below this 10, and I'm looking to ride the rest, possibly for the 10 break to continue higher. A lot of times these ascending triangles, again, this is my favorite pattern that I covered in a video a couple days ago. A lot of times these ascending triangle patterns are great for swing trades. Okay, so I pulled up another recent trade here. PURE, Pure Bioscience. I was looking at this stock for the 120 breakout as it was consolidating just below that for the past month or so. As you can see, from about September the 12th through pretty much right on October the 12th there, it was consolidating here just below this 120 spot. So the key was to buy the 120 break and then sell into the run. Well, sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I bought at 122 and sold at 147 and 153 for a nice, 20-25% gain there. So those are the kind of trades I look for. Instead of playing McDonald's, which I do own that long term, but the biggest part of my portfolio is not to play long term anymore. I play lower price stocks that have the capability of moving a very quality percentage in a short amount of time. The reason for this is because, in my opinion, small gains add up faster than maybe, say, one long term gain. Like, if you can make four 25% winners in a month, rather than one stock that goes up 5%, you're doing a heck of a lot better than trying to ride out McDonald's for for a month or for a year. So this just goes back to the philosophy that small gains add up, and over time you can build your portfolio gradually higher and higher, making that beer money just little by little, making some beer money. So hopefully you get the principle behind that, and because that's what I do. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will be posting information on how to get in touch with me for a free consultation. If you're interested in learning more about um, what the trading room is all about and how our how it all works, then please get in touch with me that way. We're opening the chat room up for free on Friday, so you're welcome to join us there at the onlinetradersforum.com. Just go ahead and create a free username there and jump in the chat room on Friday. So you'll be able to contact me there, and my email address is info@stocksforbeer.com. So stay tuned for more information on how to obtain a free consultation.